So we started at Timeless October 18th of 2019. And we just were looking for more help, more encouragement, something to get us past our obstacles that we were running into.
Yeah, I think prior to getting married, we were both pretty active, but then life intervenes and other things kind of take away from having time to stay active and exercise. And
we're so much more active. We have 4 kids. Our oldest is 14 and our youngest is 6. And especially during this quarantine time, it's been really nice. We've gotten out on weekend hikes. We just came back from Yellowstone. We did a ropes course that was extremely challenging, that I would have never been able to do 90 pounds ago.
yeah, I know I always like to run, and running at 260 pounds is a lot different than being able to run at 180 pounds. And so I do definitely find that I have much more energy and be able to sustain longer runs now. And so I'm able to exceed some of the goals that I had for myself back before we lost the weight. So
the thing that helped me a lot at first is we had to log on a paper log. They wanted us to handwrite everything that we ate. But in addition to that, they wanted us to put why. So it really tapped into the mental aspect of it, which helped me a lot, that I was able to come to grips with the fact that I was a food addict and that they told us you don't need to be eating all the time, and I was. So
yeah, I think when we're up this weekend with our family, and since then, you know, her sister and our brother-in-law started it too, and both touched upon how prior to coming here, we hadn't realized how much of what we do is kind of built around eating, you know, social events or being at home, watching TV, you know, you feel like you have to be eating something, and kind of just changing that mindset of, you know, you don't always have to be eating. A shock, but then not a shock. Once you started seeing the results, it kind of just justified what they were saying and made them easier to follow, so.
they're so great here. The scale is always hard. I think especially for women, we get really fixed on that number. But here at Timeless, they use the scale that gives them back your information on your percentage body fat, your muscle, your water. And so it's really encouraging to see that broken down. That's really encouraging that you know more the inner workings of what's happening. And that's more of what you should focus on anyhow, is how your clothes fit and the health inside.
The fact that you have a monthly charge kind of puts more skin in the game for you, so you're more invested in it. And plus, I think just based on what we've seen, you know, a lot of the expense that we paid to Timeless has replaced some of the money that we were spending on fast food or eating out and things like that. So even though initially you might be hesitant to pay the money, I think once you look back, not only does it not being as big a financial impact as you might have thought, but then the benefits you get are going to make it all the more worth it. So
yeah, it's worth every penny.